13 races down in 2025 and 3 to go. 47 points is the lead and 58 is what he needs. Oliver Rowland could become the 2025 World Champion of Formula E this weekend. The top 10, here is how it lines up. Edo Mortara, back-to-back podiums for him yesterday after a third position at the checkered flag. Next up, Mitch Evans, pole and a second win of season 11 for him here on Saturday. Can he convert that into a strong result today? Oliver Rowland, 5-place grid penalty after contact with Van Dorn. He needs to get into 58 points of the lead of the championship to be crowned as that here this afternoon. Next up is Taylor Barnard, needs to beat Rowland by 11 points here today. Van Dorn, that's his first time starting sixth since Miami on the grid here for the Maserati MSG team. And Nico Müller makes his first dual appearance in season 11 with P5 on the grid. Second row is occupied by Robin Freitz, his second successive top four start here this afternoon. Antonio Felix da Costa, meanwhile, will lead Porsche's challenge from the second row of the grid. He'll be aiding their team's championship to increase it by 30 points. Dan Ticktum, an all-Porsche-powered front row. Pascal Wehrlein, his first pole position since Mexico. The gap to Oliver Rowland is 47 points. The 22 drivers are lined up on the grid. The green flag will be waved at the back as the 5 red lights are about to come on. Who will win in Berlin as the lights go out? And we go racing. Good start from Wehrlein. Nice one from Ticktum off the front row of the grid as well. Look at Robin Freitz coming through on da Costa down towards the first corner, side by side with Wehrlein and Ticktum. Who leads into turn 2? Ticktum's got the inside line, but Wehrlein holds it around the outside. Da Costa up into third as well against Robin Freitz. So he's up into P3. On the outside there is Nico Müller in the Andretti looking to get the better of Freitz through into the right-hander, but Wehrlein it is that leads. It is attack by Porsche 1-2 as Rowland gets about 2 places in the space of 1 corner, and he's now into 5th position as we come to start lap 10. 19 laps then to go as Barnard goes for the lead here on Pascal Wehrlein, but here comes da Costa on Wehrlein's inside. The gap's going to open there for Barnard. That's a lunge down into turn 2. Can he make it stick? He can. And now Taylor Barnard, the venue where he scored his debut points here 12 months ago, leads a race in the Neon McLaren.
Looking at the attack mode users, we've got one towards the back of the field, says their camera, but Mortara is also using attack mode.
Yeah, Buemi's in bother at turn 2, isn't it? Safety car is out. Safety car then is deployed, and it means now that Barnard can just have a bit of breathing space at the sharp end of this race. Da Costa in second, Wehrlein in third. We go green once again here in Berlin. Barnard leads them across, along with da Costa, Wehrlein, Evans, and Freitz down in towards turn 1. No challenges there for Barnard from behind. Does anybody make a move? Well, Jean-Eric Vergne with expendable energy as Barnard's gone in for attack mode straight away, and he's going to pull in there behind the 2 Tag Heuer Porsches. He'll have an extra 50 kilowatts of power. He'll have all-wheel drive as well, and how is he going to use this to his advantage? Look at Barnard, he is absolutely catapulting away. We've got a yellow flag though out at turn 2, and it's Nico Müller that's come to a stop. We could see another safety car then here as well. I think Sam Bird might be involved in the second of the Neon McLarens. It's a double yellow down at turn 2. Muller's going to get going again, but Bird is going nowhere. If that calls a safety car, that is going to ruin the strategy there for Taylor Barnard.
Yeah, it is going to ruin it. It looks like Bird isn't going anywhere because the tyre's off the rim on the front, and he's stuck.
Safety car out, sorry Alan, to go in front of you. You've got it on our timing screen, comes up now on the TV, and the safety car is deployed at Barnard. Well, he'll be very, very disappointed with that. Ah, there's contact. Yeah, right, okay, so they had contact before on the straight.
So Bird has hit the back of Nico Müller, hence the reason the left front and the right rear.
Yeah. So they weren't going for attack mode then, I think we can clarify.
The green flag flies once again, and we go racing. Does anybody further back behind Barnard go for the attack mode straight away? They do. Wehrlein goes straight in at the start of this one. Freitz in as well. Rowland follows suit, and likewise Jean-Eric Vergne as well. They're all in, trying to use attack mode and make hay whilst the field's all bunched up following the restarts.
Interesting there to see Oliver Rowland follow Pascal Wehrlein straight in to use his attack mode.
Da Costa on Rowland there as well, both in attack mode, but Rowland with a minute less compared to it, and he really needs to get the elbows out. Here does Oliver Rowland to the inside, 2 into 1 into turn 9. Can he make it stick? This is absolutely imperative for Oliver Rowland, who leads. Oliver Rowland in front in the Nissan. Rowland looking for the outside line, but he's going to go into attack mode here then, isn't he? He's going to go for his second deployment as it all goes very, very close into the first couple of corners there. Drugovic also in attack mode as well.
I'm not sure if that's the right call for Oliver Rowland, because he has picked a moment where the cars are so close together that he's dropped from 4th down to 9th. He's lost a lot of positions there, so he's got a lot of ground to make up, and it is getting busy at the front.
Verline's gone in for his final attack mode deployment, and Porsche employing a different strategy because Verline's got right down into 19th place, but he's got 5 minutes left of this one.
But I think that's because they over-consumed at the start of this race. He's had no choice but to drop off and to consume, save some energy, and now he's got to see if he can use it while he's got attack mode. Oliver Rowland's got 3 minutes of attack mode left. He's up into 2nd place behind John Ekman. He needs to get into the lead and figure out if he can open up a gap to the rest of the field.
Here he goes, Oliver Rowland to the outside. Vern's going to defend this one though as best he can, but I don't think he's going to have anything on the exit of the corner because of the 4-wheel drive traction, and Oliver Rowland takes the lead on lap 34 from Jean-Eric Verne. Verline now making his way through the field. He's got 4 minutes of attack mode, and the field pretty bunched up in front of him, it's fair to say. He's got 5 seconds to the leaders, so this is a good opportunity for Verline to make some progress after going right to the very back of the field.
Cassidy up to 2nd, just taking his attack mode now. Cassidy has really dragged himself right into this game.
Yeah, Cassidy's having an absolutely superlative run of this one. Look at this with Gunther versus Muller. Muller's having a great run of this. If you remember, he had a puncher. He was right at the back of the train of cars after the safety car, which he was involved in the incident that brought it out. And you can see he's now in 10th position. He was as high as 3rd a couple of laps ago. Keep an eye out as well for Da Costa, who is in 8th position. He's got 2 minutes and 24 of attack mode, more than Muller in front of him. Barnard and Drugovic have used their final attack mode deployments as well. And also Pascal Verline could be set to try and come back through the order. It might just be enough for them to hold off the championship challenge here for Oliver Rowland, especially as he loses another place here to Verne at the start of lap 38.
So, Tom, Oliver Rowland needs to keep this position. He needs to finish in the top 4. He's very unlikely to get the fastest lap because he's used his attack modes up. Nick Cassidy has the fastest lap at the minute, so he needs to stay in the top 4 to even wrap this up before we go to London.
Barnard on the inside, side by side there with Evans, doesn't want to give this one up. Contact between the two on the exit of turn 2. Barnard through, still on the inside, muscling Evans to the outside onto the wall of turn 4, but somehow Evans just has enough room to get the gap, get the position, and get 5th place on Taylor Barnard.
Got 5th place on Taylor Barnard, but look at the gap to Oliver Rowland now. That's allowed Rowland to stretch it out, and now they're all out of their attack mode.
Can he get onto the podium in the closing stage of this one? I think it's a bridge too far, but it doesn't matter there for the British driver. Now down through into turns 9 and 10. Well, the boy from Barnsley 32 years ago, he awoke with a dream. One dream to become the world champion. And he is about to realise that. He comes through into the Triple Apex final corner here in Berlin. Oliver Rowland for Nissan, as Cassidy comes across the line to take victory here in Berlin. Dennis in 2nd and Rowland in 3rd. Oliver Rowland is the 2025 Formula E World Champion here in Berlin. What an absolutely phenomenal season for Oliver Rowland. And he was right there when it mattered, and you can see what it means for the Nissan Formula E team.
World champion without ballast.
I don't know what to say.
This Tommaso, you are an amazing comeback, the best comeback in the sport, world champion. And we have a special message for you.
Daddy, there's a world champion! Yay! Bye.
What a superb 14th round of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. Nick Cassidy is a winner. Jaguar taking back-to-back victories in Berlin. Jake Dennis in 2nd and Jean-Eric Verne in P3. But the man of the moment, Oliver Rowland, P4 was enough for him to become the 2025 World Champion. Mitch Evans inside the top 5 ahead of Taylor Barnard.
Honestly, I was just thinking before the race not to have too much damage going into London, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. I mean, unbelievable. I have no words.
What a race, honestly. Talk us through that one from your perspective, because obviously you were thinking bigger picture. It's hard not to with the championship lead you built, but now you can finally say you're a Formula E world champion. That must mean so much to you.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, I was trying to play safe, but everybody was so aggressive, so at some point I was all in. I was getting stuck in doing the moves, and yeah, thankfully I stayed out of trouble, and it's unbelievable.
Oliver Rowland. Nobody can beat him in the remainder of 2025. He surpasses Pascal Wehrlein to become top dog here this weekend. Nick Cassidy up in the fourth ahead of Antonio Felix da Costa. Byrne also making some ground ahead of Tictum, Mortara and Maximilian Günther. And Jake Dennis creeping into the top 10 courtesy of his second place finish. Manfred Sandfischler, the Hankook Motorsports Europe director, once again presents the winner's trophy here in Berlin. And it is awarded to Nick Cassidy. 2 in a row for Jaguar TCS Racing. They're like London buses, you wait for one and then 2 come along all at once. Great result for that team. Delight for the back at the base in Kidlington as well. And now time for the champagne showers to begin. Thankfully, in the sunshine today in Germany. What a weekend it has been. Drama, delight, disappointment, and action aplenty. And I cannot wait for the finale of the championship as we head into London in a fortnight's time with our new world champion of 2025, Oliver Rowland, on the grid.